Hello there! A lot of you have asked to have a look at my Diptyque candle collection, so I thought I'd do a big review of several of their scents for anyone interested in investing in one for the home or giving one as a gift. Even if you're not in the market for a new candle at the moment, I hope you'll enjoy finding out more about this famous French brand. Of course, let me begin by saying that this is an excessive quantity of candles, but it's grown to this many over the best part of a decade. I treasure them and take a very, very long time to use them because they burn for 50 to 60 hours, and I prefer not to have too many on the go. For many years, I wasn't actually a candle fan. I didn't have a burning desire to set expensive luxury items on fire, but this company turned me into one. Sorry, not a candle fan. How can I put this? A Diptyque candle is an experience. From before you light it, when the smell starts to gently fill a room, to while it burns and makes your home cozy for months on end, then afterwards when you can recycle the container and keep it like a tiny shrine. The scents are very wide-ranging, woody, spicy, herbal, fruity, but most of mine are floral. My absolute favourite is Geranium rosa. Sadly not available in Australia, so I always stock up at Liberty when I'm in London. Geranium leaves are one of my favourite sentimental scents, and this reproduces them perfectly. There's that sweetness, but also something quite citrusy and sharp. I recently heard that Justin Timberlake burns this one, and now I can't unknow that. Bay might be their most famous candle, a lovely light berry scent, equally fruity and floral. It's described as the irresistible freshness of a bouquet of roses, sweetened with blackcurrant leaves. Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? It's not at all sickly sweet though, actually very subtle and fresh. Roses rounds out my top three. This was my first Diptyque candle many years ago. Not a surprising choice when you hear that I used to work as a florist. This really captures that soft, sweet garden rose scent. The next 5 florals are all very realistic scents as well. Gardenia is at the stronger end. If you've ever walked past a gardenia bush in flower, you'll know what I mean. I love that though. I have lots of buds that have just come out in my backyard at the moment. This candle's also a fair bit more yellow in appearance than the others. Tuberose replicates the tuberose, another one of my favourite flowers from my florist days. It's a very delicate, feminine looking flower, and the scent is a little similar to gardenia, but a bit more heady and rich. Violette is just delightful, like walking right through a field of those tiny dark purple violets. So sweet and delicate. They've also added hints of iris to this one. Freesia is another one of my favourite flowers. I find that slightly peppery white floral scent so beautiful, but it can be a bit overpowering for others. This one was a Christmas gift from my cousin this year who lives overseas. It's her favourite, and I think there's something special and personal about sharing that with other people. It's also very similar to their perfume Off Freesia, which I've loved for many years. Mimosa, not the drink, is actually another lesser known flower. This is probably Diptyque's lightest floral scent, slightly powdery and honey-like. It's really very subtle and doesn't carry as far as the others. Figuier is a bit different. It comes from the fruity family. It's similar to their famous eau de toilette Philosikos, which you might have come across. This has all the warmth of a fig tree with fresh leaves, wood and bark. Feu de Bois was much more of a woody scent, sadly past tense. It really did smell like you were sitting by an open fire crackling away. So nice in wintertime. Finally, a few of their limited edition candles. Each year they bring out a special collaboration scent in more elaborate packaging. Rosifolia from 2015 is a bit more green than my other floral candles, both in scent and design. It's like the leaves and stem of a rose have been thrown in and mixed with the petals. It's quite an interesting one. Rosa Viola might only have one letter different to the previous candle, but it's a much more fresh floral. This was in collaboration with Olympia Latan in 2016, who makes those fabulous embroidered book cover clutches, hence the cute embroidered label. A strong rose base with a bit of leather and violet in this one. This Rosa Mundi Mini was a 2017 Valentine's Day release, with all the romance of roses, blackcurrant, musk, and moss. Another one that strikes a really nice balance between being floral and green. A lot of luxury in these little glass jars. They just look beautiful in any room of the house, and they'll give you 50 to 60 hours of calm, relaxed joy as you burn them. They do come in a range of minis and sets of 3, and that size still burns for 30 hours. Good way to try them out for the first time, or split up a set and give them as small gifts. If you are looking for a gift for someone but not quite sure what they're into, I was always told, and definitely agree, that the best choices are Bay or Mimosa. They're the lightest scents, unlikely to offend anyone. It's nice that these candles can have a life of their own long after the wax is gone too. They look lovely holding a small bunch of flowers, a range of beauty bits like cotton buds, brushes, lip balms or eye pencils, or even some pens on your desk. In terms of maintenance, make sure you burn them for about 2 hours the first time so that the entire surface has melted. This will help it burn more evenly afterwards. Trimming the wick down to about 1 centimetre after each use helps too. The wax is quite hard. It's unlike other candles where any flecks of dust or fluff gets stuck in it and make a mess. These are really easy to clean. Any dust just sits on the surface, doesn't get stuck, so it can be wiped away gently but easily with a tissue. If you're thinking about making your first luxury candle purchase, I've left links below to some entertaining articles about how people first dipped their toe into the Diptyque pond, then tripped and fell in like I did. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this interesting and helpful. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. I'd love to hear what your favourite Diptyque candles are, or which one you're desperate to try. There's such a wide range, so they really do cater to so many different styles. And please let me know if you have any burning questions. Okay, I'm done. See you next time.